Thanks for staying with us. For some people considering to pursue higher education, Wake Forest University has a new initiative that may interest you.
So here to tell us more about all of this is Eric McGuire. He is the Vice President of Enrollment at Wake Forest. Thank you so much for being with us.
Pleasure. Thanks for having me on this morning.
Yeah, I'm excited to learn more about this early action initiative. You're saying this is specifically for first generation students. Can you explain what this means and how it works?
Well, first generation students are underrepresented on our campus as they are across campuses in the United States. This initiative specifically allows first generation students to submit an early action application by November 15th. We will then review their application and notify them of their admission by early January. For those students who are admitted, they will have until May 1st to consider all their offers of admission as well as their associated financial aid packages before making their own collegiate decisions.
So what are you hoping to achieve with something like this, with the Early Action Initiative? Why did Wake Forest decide to implement this?
We hope that this is a pipeline for first generation students to our campus. This initiative will specifically signal to first generation students that we are interested in their application, in their enrollment at the institution, and ultimately their contribution to our community. We have several programs on our campus in our Magnolia Scholars program as well as our First in the Forest program to really ensure their success during their during their 4 years on campus. And we hope that this early action initiative serves as a pipeline for those opportunities.
And you have early admissions already, obviously, on campus. So how is this different for the timeline, and what are some common characteristics that you're looking for in those students who are applying for early admissions?
We have an early decision program currently, and that requires a student to commit to enrolling at the institution if they're admitted to the institution. And so that has been in place for a number of years. However, this early action initiative provides students sort of the best of both worlds. They are notified of their admission decision relatively early, about 2 months earlier than our traditional timeline, but they still retain the flexibility and college choice to enroll at any institution.
And Eric, are you aware if other colleges or universities offer early action in a targeted way as this?
I do know that we're the only top 30 university to offer this kind of initiative, specifically targeted towards first generation college goers, and we may very well be the only institution in the country to be doing so.
Wow, that is really incredible that you're able to offer this kind of opportunity. And of course, this is for people all over the country. And, you know, a lot, like you were saying, a large portion of your population for your students, they are coming from those college educated families or those applicants. What about them? What should they be aware of with this initiative or some other programs that you might be offering?
Students from our college educated families can still apply via our early decision route or regular decision. We still have those traditional paths and entryways into the institution, but we're adding this third option specifically for our first generation students to try and boost that pipeline and some of those enrollment numbers as well.
Eric, quickly to explain what your definition of first generation is.
I will share that it's a difficult term to specifically define. There's quite a number of articles on this. We have a specific definition that we're using throughout this application cycle on our website. And I would encourage families to visit that to understand who would qualify under this program.
And so I believe under that definition, we were kind of chatting about this earlier before you had come on, there's the distinct difference of maybe your parents weren't the ones who were college educated, but you could have a sibling that was, and you would still qualify as first generation. Is that correct?
That's correct. You'd still qualify if your sibling attended college. It's really based upon one's parents' educational attainment, and if a parent has achieved a 4-year college degree. So in some instances, you'll have a parent who's attended college, did not attain the degree. That student would still be considered first generation in our definition as well.
Good news to hear that. Eric, any parting thoughts before we let you go this morning that you'd like to mention?
Well, we're hopeful that this initiative, as I mentioned, will drive additional enrollment of our first generation students. I'm also hopeful that this will be particularly popular among our North Carolinians who are first generation, and we'll see those applications and matriculants later on this spring.
Great to hear from you, Eric. Thank you for your time this morning. And for everyone tuning in at home, if you know a student or have one in your family who may be interested in the early admissions option, they have until November 15th to turn in your application. Of course, you can always learn more by visiting admissions.wfu.edu. We'll also have this information on our website later.